Very good morning to my dear students and welcome to our social science class. So we have discussed a lot about this particular chapter, and in the previous class we discussed about the changing environment. We discussed how people choose a place to live in, and also we discussed about the rock painting and what does it tell us, right? We came to know about sites and about habitation come factory sites. We came to know about only factory sites. Okay, so today we are going to start with the new topic, that is names and dates. These are very important for your exam, so kindly see the video very properly. Uh, so among names and dates we have three important ages, or you can say period, right? So the first is known as Paleolithic. It is divided into three periods. First one is known as Paleolithic, second one is known as Mesolithic, and the third one is known as Neolithic. So first of all, let us know what is Paleolithic. So uh, Paleolithic comes from two Greek words, means paleo. Paleo means old and lithos means stone. So we are talking about the old stone period, or the period where stone tools were found, right? So this period extends from 2 million years to 1200 years ago, right? So this Paleolithic age started from the beginning of 2 million years to 1200 years ago. So this long stretch of time is divided into again three dimensions, or three sub periods, that is upper, middle and lower Paleolithic age. And this Paleolithic age has got 99% of human history. It was a development of the humans in a more intellectual way. They started with many ideas like lighting of fire, using stone tools, carving out stones to for making weapons, and also many other things. So next we have Mesolithic. So this period started from 1200 years till 100 years ago, and this period had a period of environmental changes. We studied earlier in earlier video about what changes took place in the environment, like after 1200 years ago, right? So these are the changes that took place in between 1200 to 100 years ago. Like grasses grew, there was a climatic change, people became from hunters to herders, and they became from gatherers to farmers, right? So this Mesolithic period is also known as Middle Stone period, and the stones which are found in Mesolithic period are tiny, and these are known as microliths. And even Mesolithic period, there's sometimes this stones are stuck on the handles of bone or wood to make sickles and saws. So you know what are sickles, da and saw like things, so these are used in the Mesolithic period. And last we have Neolithic period. Although we will learn about this Neolithic period in chapter 3, but you just have to know that this particular period started from 10,000 years ago. Okay, so first comes the Paleolithic, which is known as old stone period. Then we have Mesolithic, which is known as middle stone period, and Neolithic, what happened after what happened after 10,000 years ago, what are the changes took place, what was the development, we will learn it about in chapter 3. Okay, then we have our next topic, who did what. Although we there even the historians were confused, like what works were done by men and women and children. So let's read this paragraph. We have seen that the earliest people hunted, gathered plant produce, made stone tools and painted on cave walls. So is there any way of finding out whether women hunted or men made stone tools, whether women painted or men gathered fruits and nuts? At present, we do not really know. Even I don't know, even they don't know, even you don't know, right? We just have to assume. However, there are at least two possibilities. It is likely that both men and women may have done many of these things together. So they have a assumption that maybe all the works are being done by men and women together, right? It is also possible that some tasks were done only by women and others only by men. So, and again, there could have been different practices in different parts of the subcontinent. So even historians were not sure enough how things were taking place, like what responsibilities were carried away by men and women. So they just assumed that maybe did their work together, or maybe they divided their work among them, both for men and women. Maybe the work were different. Okay, So at last we have next topic, that is Hongshi, a closer look Hongshi, right? So we are going to start study about the place known as Hongshi. It's located in map 2. Please when you read this when you get this video, please turn the pages to page number 14 and look at the map where Hongshi is located. So a number of early Paleolithic sites were found here. So Hongshi is famous for the Paleolithic sites. At some sites, a large number of tools used used for all sorts of activities were found. So Hongshi is a very important place because the Paleolithic sites are found there with lot of stone tools and which are used for different activities. So these were probably habitation cum factory sites. So archaeologists or historians have assumed that maybe Hongshi was a factory cum habitation cum factory site where people used to work as well as they used to live, because maybe those caves which are found in Hongshi, maybe they provide shelter, they protected them from wind, water and other climates or any other climatic changes. So in some of the other smaller sites, there is evidence to suggest that tools were made. Some of the sites were close to springs. Most tools were made from limestones which are locally available. So basically in some sites, they also found small tools were there. They also found some sites near the springs, like the water springs, right? And they also found the tools were also made with limestones, chun, something like that. So we have come to know, we have come to the end of the chapter. We have discussed about the names and dates which are important, that is Paleolithic, Mesolithic and Neolithic period. We came to know about the area known as Hongshi, and also we came to know about what men and women have probably done, how the work were being divided. So for today, your assignment is to write the keywords like hunters gatherer, site, habitation, factory, Paleolithic, Mesolithic and Macroliths. You are going to write all the keywords in your copy, and this complete the sentence you will have to write in copy as well. So hunters gatherers choose to live in caves and rocks shelter because you'll find and you will write by yourself. Okay, grassland developed around dash years ago, right? What is the answer? It will be 1200 years ago. Early people painted on the dash of caves, wall of caves. In Hongshi, tools were made of what? Limestone. So dear students, you are going to write about all these things today and the keywords. So let's wind up our class today. We have completed the chapter. We will do the recapitulation soon and also the question answers. So thank you. Have a nice day and God bless you.